Hey y'all, I'm standing outside waiting on Malachi. He got an interview in Taco Bell. I'm sitting here trying to tell him how he's supposed to, because he nervous. And he likes to take a deep breath. And I'll be like, just say hi, my name is Malachi Tolis. I'm here for an interview. Oh, I know that. I'm talking about when they start talking. Just look at them in the eye. He said, oh no, I look at them in the eye when they talking to me, but when I'm talking to them, I ain't got to look them in the eye. Yes, you do. What the fuck is you talking about? You ain't got to look them in the eye. That's very important. No wonder you ain't been getting no goddamn jobs. Shit. You sitting there talking to folks, they ask you a question, you do this? Yeah, on the Monday, Tuesday, I would do it like this, and the reason why I want to work with you can't talk to people and ask you a question, and you look this way, and you look down. You can't do that. I've been told him that. He tried to argue me down, and he just kind of gave up like, you better listen to me. I said, y'all ain't got to that part yet in school? Because that's what they do. They working on OSHA now. They got a whole test tomorrow. Because they're going to be working. A part of the program is not just education. It's actually getting them ready for the job field, career field, construction work, hospital, all that stuff. It's go time now. For real, for real. And everybody that don't pass this stuff and do all their work, those are the ones who ain't going to make this program. But I'm proud of him and my granddaughter. They've done very good. They both are very smart. Very smart. Malachi was 5 and 6 years old, knowing everything. I'm talking about reading, spelling it. These kids are awesome. But he's hard-headed. He don't want to listen to nobody when it comes to the way the world works. He think that because he think it should be this way, and he don't understand why it's like that it shouldn't be like that. So, but he gonna learn. I want him to get out here and get in this work world. So he think the only thing he need is to work. He don't really need no education. He don't really care about no diploma. He wants to have friends, hang out with his friend, and work, and maybe have a girlfriend too. That's how he sees life. That is not it, honey. But you're gonna learn. You're gonna be glad. You're gonna thank grandma later, whether I'm here on this earth or not, and realize that I told you the truth. You need to have that education, unfortunately. That's the way it's set up. And it's a bittersweet, it's a good, bad thing, you know what I'm saying? You got to get your own extra education and stuff. You can't just rely on what the world tell you, what the world teaches you. You got to do your own deep dive into things and figure out who you are, what your purpose is, and what makes you happy, and how you're going to make this earth a better place to provide for you and your family. You know, you want to work for nobody and, just be a part of the program. But you talking about you don't need this, you don't need this, you want to work, that you're going to be part of the program. You're going to be, you're going to be screwed, chopped and screwed. But anyway, I'm just outside enjoying the weather. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. He's sitting down there and they gave him a drink. So he over there putting this little straw in his drink. Relax his nerves. It ain't that damn. I ain't never been scared of no interview. Maybe after the second time or something, but I was just always different. I felt like I was surprised when I walked up in there. I don't give a damn if it was a McDonald's job. You know? You scared of that ass shit? I got some questions. How about that? How about you ask my questions? I was the same way when I went to look at apartments. They been asking all these questions. I remember one time I went in this building, looked like fucking crackheads was living in the building. That wasn't nasty, but it just wasn't up to par for the money he was asking for. And then when I got into the apartment, oh my God, the apartment itself, old ass bathtub, old ass cabinets. And he asked me all these questions. I said, why you don't have nobody in this apartment? Why did the last people move out? What was wrong that made them want to move out? Are you a good landlord? So you so worried about my credit? Shit, I'm taking a chance too. Sure. Anyway, y'all. Hopefully this don't take. Oh, he's sitting down with him now. Or is that a woman? Oh, that's a man. He got a cap on. Yeah. You better open his mouth and talk. You see him? Can y'all see? Yeah, there you go. Y'all see him? Open your mouth and talk now. All that mumbling shit. Anyway, y'all, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I just wanted to chop it up while I'm outside for a minute. Let me know how y'all day been. It's 5:26. So hopefully this interview will be over the next 10 minutes. And I hope they don't be on no goofy shit trying to get him to work no midnights and all that. On the weekends, I don't mind if he get off at 11 to 12 o'clock, And he is 17. But during school days, he got to get off by 10. Anyway, y'all, I'll holler.